Live from Appleton, it's APTV.
Welcome to APTV episode 560 for Thursday, September 19th, 2024.
This week we have Banter, news, updates, Hobonichi galore, vintage Esterbrooks, a new I get it wrong every week, a contest winner, a new contest, plus new Sheaffer.
Yes. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Brian.
So, your mother and I are talking about doing a European vacation, like a couple of years in the future. And so we've been kind of like setting some money aside. You know, everybody does. They got their little thing and they put their money in their kitty. So I started on weekends now. I'm doing a little extra work. I got a new job working at the local dried fruit factory. I haven't started yet. Do you know about this?
No.
Did I tell you about this? Oh, well, they haven't given me any dates yet.
Can't stand you.
You love me. You love me.
Today, Thursday, September 19th, is International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Hey, Linz.
Hey, Brian.
Do you know what a pirate's favorite restaurant is?
No.
Arby's.
Double jokes. No.
Hey, Linz.
What?
Do you know what a pirate's favorite element is?
Argon.
Argon. All right. Very good. International Talk Like a Pirate Day. That's about enough we need to say about that. Tomorrow, Friday, September 20th. You all right? You all right?
You got me with a triple joke.
I know. Tomorrow, Friday, September 20th, National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Now, my note here says you have one in your freezer ready to go.
I do.
Do you really?
Yes, I really do.
I have 2 leftover pieces on a plate in my freeze.
Close enough.
In my fridge.
Close enough.
I didn't even put anything over them.
Yeah.
But I always add extra. You add extra pepperoni and cheese and stuff on your pizza? No, you
I
just
eat them as they go.
Oh, you
I'm
gotta do
boring.
that. You gotta get extra stuff, and then that way you can get the cheap, like cheese pizza or pepperoni pizza, and then add stuff to it.
No, I want the easiest thing possible. I want to just put it in the oven and be done with it.
It's not hard. You gotta wait for it to heat up
It's
anyway.
extra time.
Anyway, have a pepperoni pizza tomorrow.
Saturday, September 21st is International Peace Day. This day is dedicated to world peace and specifically the absence of war and violence.
We have news. Vintage mailer.
Yes. If you are watching on Thursday, we just sent it out 2 days ago.
It was
on
2 days
Tuesday.
ago.
But there's lots of good stuff in
Yeah,
there.
esterbrook. So as esterbrook focus this week, I had just a bunch, and what I've been doing is I've been buying these pens for the last couple of years at pen shows since I started going back as an attendee. And I never finished restoring them all, and I said this year I am not buying any pens. I'm not going to Columbus.
Ooh, big challenge.
Unless I restore these pens. Literally there's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
And I am actually down to an acceptable amount.
We won't put a number on it.
I won't put a number on it, but I will be going to Columbus to buy some more pens. So anyway, vintage mailer, a lot of esterbooks. I actually have a couple here that I think we're going to talk about eventually. So I might as well just get into them. These are not up on the site yet, but they will be. So these are not in the mailer. So you still have a good chance of getting these. Esterbrook Nurse Pen. Very hard to find. This is the SJ. Essentially, a nurse pen is SJ size. While it's fits into that pastel because it's ivory. It's an SJ sized pen, so pastels are shorter, which you'll see in a minute. But very hard to find these, especially with cap lips that don't crack. All right, so the next pen I have, now this is the pastel, so this you can see difference in size here. It's shorter, and this is the SJ size, which is the shortest of the J series. So we've got a beige, which is kind of maybe some people might think it's a boring color, but I think it's kind of nice. It's kind
nice,
of a brownish beige. It's nice. It's nice. Black jewels, real nice, very clean pastel. So we've got that. You don't actually, believe it or not, you don't actually see these all that often. The LJ in copper is actually, the LJs for a while did not actually appear in the Esterbrook catalog. It was J's or SJ's only, not LJ's. And in my experience, you'll see the J's and the SJ's far more often than you see an LJ. So we've got an LJ in copper, which is kind of a nice, real nice color.
Very rich.
It's nice. I love it. It's a great color. One of the more popular colors. And last but not least, last week we did show off another one of these SM Deluxes. This one is a later SM Deluxe in the burgundy. It's a dark burgundy pattern. color with dark burgundy jewels. And this one has the threaded cap, where the other one had a friction fit cap. But a nice 9000 series nib. Really a nice nice pen. I really like these SMs a lot. They're essentially they're LJ size, so they're thin but full length. So that, and there's like 40 other Esterbrook's at least on the website, including some pencils and this, that, and the other thing, whatever's left from the big sale on Tuesday. So moving on to one of my favorite topics.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee.
So Sheaffer came out with a series of pens in VFM and the 100 devoted to coffee. And so they literally just came in this morning. So we got the VFM in the rollerball and the ballpoint. And then they have on the back of the cap, look at this, on the VFM, a little coffee cup. And there's a little heart in the coffee cup. And it's this lovely kind of, I guess you call that an ombre brown to a dark brown. So maybe like a creamy, if you use creamer.
Yeah, it looks like creamer.
Yeah. And then, dark on this end. Nice, very nice color. And of course, the ballpoint's got the click button action. And then the 100 is a little bit different, a different color pattern. It's actually a little bit darker. We can kind of compare the two.
Yeah.
It starts out darker and goes darker, which is kind of how I like my coffee, a little bit more dark. But the 100 has this little...
it's on the top.
It's on the top, so it's like a raised coffee cup with the heart. And then these are available also in the 100 in the fountain pen, fine and medium nibs, and then they're in this kind of what do you call this, bronze?
Yeah, like a dark bronze, because it's not really a bright color. I almost wanted to call it like a copper, but not quite.
What do they call it? They call it regal brown palladium trim. Regal brown trim.
It's really nice.
It's very regal. So this one comes in a fountain pen, which does come with a converter, which is so nice.
Oh, good.
And Sheaffer does make a nice converter too, so you get a nice converter, rollerball, and then ballpoint, and that one's twist action. And they come in a adorable box.
Very cute box.
And on the sides it says the right kind of coffee. Brown box, really nice, and it comes with a little cardboard bookmark in there too. So those just came in, and in addition to that, ink. So
yes.
I know we mentioned this on the podcast, APTV. I don't know how long ago.
Maybe last week. Maybe
weeks ago when we got the announcement. They finally came in. So now we have Skrip ink in addition to the black and the blue and the blue black, available in red, brown, and green. And what I really like about this, and so these are the 50 ml bottles, the Slovenian ink that we're all familiar with. That one is probably not open.
Oh, it is open, but
what I like about it is, in the past, they've always had these plastic, flimsy boxes to keep the ink in, and they get cold and they crack and they don't stack on the shelf, and it's plastic. Mm-hmm. And now they've gone to 100% recyclable packaging. And look at this. This box opens up.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a little piece of cardboard, and then it holds your ink bottle in. So no more plastic, and they stack on the shelf well. So for us retailers, that's good. But Sheaffer Brown, I love this color. It's a great brown. It's very vintagey feeling. I feel when I write with it, it reminds me of and actually I use it because of a friend of mine who wrote a letter to me once in it, and it looked like the letter was from 1940. I mean, it was such a great brown. And of course, the Sheaffer Red, your mom loves this.
Yep.
Because it is really a true red. And these are available in 50 ml bottles and also cartridges now. So Sheaffer cartridges, ink, converters, all that stuff is back in stock.
Excellent. You got a lot of notes on this page.
Oh, we didn't talk. I skipped. Did we talk about this?
No, not yet.
We didn't talk. We totally skipped it because I had it sitting under. We got some Hobonichi covers.
Yes, we do.
Hobonichi stuff to talk about
Lots
this week.
Hobonichi stuff.
What do you got?
I have one of my favorites this year. If I hadn't gotten the one that I got, I probably would have gone with these.
You actually
sushi.
didn't get yours yet.
Well, you're right. Okay. I haven't gotten mine yet. It's Christmas. I picked mine out. I really like this sushi. I think the covers are really cute. They come in the Weeks A6 and A5 sizes, the Han. They're just really nice covers. The texture, I like more of a fabric kind of texture.
The bow and tie has always been popular,
Yes.
and I don't remember a bow and tie. That's what they call this series, the bow and tie. There's usually 2 or 3 every year. I don't recall the last time they had one that wasn't cute as the dickens.
Yeah, and another cute one is also the snake and toy. So I think that's...
You know, it's funny. I thought that one was kind of, you know, every year there's one you can say, okay, this one is going to be the clear winner.
Yeah.
And this one, okay, we'll get it. And that's kind of how I felt about this one. And I figured the sushi would be the big winner, but the snake is a
nearly
clear
out.
clear winner. Clear
we've
winner.
only got a few of these left. So if you like this snake toy one,
Well, maybe
you should
if you're
try
into,
to grab
if you're
it.
into reptiles.
Yeah,
maybe.
if you're into reptiles, it's a really nice, like soft kind of color.
If you're into uncooked fish, then
Great.
I am not a sushi fan. What else you got?
I have the Makino. This is not the actual
Planner.
planner. Yes,
Yeah.
it's not the actual planner. This is just one of the regular notebooks. We ran out of them so fast last year. I didn't know we actually had them. So
Yeah, the A5 Makino was just gone like within a couple of days.
Immediately.
So you know, you just never know.
Yeah, so if you're looking for one, but you're not looking for the planner necessarily, paper is the same quality as everything else. It's really gorgeous. My current planner is actually this Makino.
Yeah. So
cover.
last year they did the Makino in the
Yeah.
Han.
Yeah.
A5 and A6, and this year they brought back the notebooks, which are graph notebooks, Tomoe River paper, of course, in A5 and A6 covers,
Yeah,
or
real
A6
beautiful.
sizes on the notebook.
And then for people who are not really into the crazy colors and the different designs that are really loud, I like those. But if you're looking for something a little softer, more gentle, we've got lots and lots of these beautiful Weeks
is
covers.
nice. Blue is
Yeah, it's the lemon water because it's got the nice soft blue and then the actual
Oh, and there's
year is
there's
yellow.
two blues. Did you bring the other blue? No, you
I did
didn't.
not bring the other blues.
The other
There's-
blue one is
Yeah,
very
there's-
similar. Very similar.
Very similar soft blue that does not have the yellow here. And this is a mega, there's a mega week, so you've got the extra paper inside a little
So
thicker.
show that next to the.
Definitely a little
It's
bit
about
thicker.
almost twice the size.
Yeah, you've
thickness.
got a lot
I mean,
more in there.
It's not that it's not huge. The Weeks is pretty thin.
Definitely a little bit
it's-
more substantial.
But it's a little bit, 1.5 maybe times.
And then I've got this mustard. Mustard's been
nice.
very popular. It's
I
a
love
really
that
nice color. It's not a really bright sunshine kind of color. And
It
then
would go with your little
it
thing
sure
here.
would. And also going with my outfit would be a very
Oh,
bright
there we
red, which I really like. It's called chili pepper.
Chili pepper.
Very
all right.
fitting. And then finally, the last one that I brought out was smoke gray, another very soft,
Yeah,
darker.
it's gonna, conservative.
Yeah, rounds
If you don't
out
want to
the
be
collection.
loud and you just want to keep it on your desk and.
Or especially if you have covers where you're not really going to see the front of your notebook, something simple to
Oh,
just have.
yeah. If you
Yeah,
got
the
something,
colored edge.
then it doesn't matter. Matter. Great. I got some. I like these, and I'm going with the gray theme here as well. This is the huge Kagome lattice crest. I think is which one that is.
Seems like it would be right.
It
Lattice
seems like it
crest.
would be right because
Yes.
this one is the fabric twill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lighter gray, darker gray.
Darker gray. I love these. They're real nice. They
This
feel
one's
good.
a little, does it have back pocket on there, on the back side?
This one has a
Yeah.
back pocket. Yeah, this one's
one's
got a
little-
back pocket.
This
Mhm.
one's more simple. It has just the spot for your actual planner.
It's
or
more of
notebook to
a
go in.
vinyl here, and then it
Yeah.
has the pen loop just slips
Just on
in
the
there
side.
instead of what they call the butterfly style that this one has. This
it's
is kind of
got-
like that jean one we had last
Yeah,
week.
and it's got a little bit more for the internal pocket, so it's got the card slots and everything.
Yeah, I like this one. I thought that was really kind of nice.
Yeah.
So those are A5s. In fact, those only come
Oh.
in A5. They do not come in an A6 version for those two patterns.
Okay.
So I think that's it for that.
Yes.
Also, just in, literally before you showed up,
Again, just today.
Oasis Notebooks. So we've had these for a while. They came out with 2 new colors. That color is outstanding, purple
Really beautiful, like royal purple.
and gray. And these come in the small and medium, so the A5 and A6 sizes only. There is no large size at the moment. But this is your standard Oasis ruling in here, which is kind of a lined dot. It's a very
Yeah, it kinda
unique
mixes.
lined dot graph kind of pattern with an empty date at the top. So you could use it as a planner if you don't want to
Yeah.
lock yourself into a Hobonichi and have every day. But what great colors! A nice solid gray, and then that purple is off the charts. So we had a contest last week.
We did have a contest last week.
And do you typically use a cover on your notebooks or planners? And I know your answer is
Now,
yes.
yes. Previously, on and off.
Well, when you got the Han, you didn't need it.
I know.
You really, I mean, you could have had a cover over that, but
But now I'm converted.
oh my goodness, look at our first person on here, someone by the name of Lisa Anderson. It says, "Hi, Mom."
I wrote that. Hi, Mom.
How quickly you both forget where I am. Laugh a lot. In New York at Grandma's house. Yeah, last week I said she was in Florida because every time Lisa's gone visiting Grandma, I always think that she's in Florida. I think of Doris and she's in Florida.
And I knew she was in New York because I knew that she was cleaning out fabric and things in New York. But same thing. I just went, Grandma equals Florida, therefore must be
She's
Florida.
never there. She's
I
never
know.
in New York.
I know.
And there she is. Anyway, so she says, I'm in New York at Grandma's house working hard, decluttering 44 years of house fabric and clothing. So
She's bringing home many boxes for me.
I heard.
Yeah, she did a video call with me where we just went through everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny P said, yes, I use a cover on most of my planners and notebooks. They range from gallon leather to Hobonichi to clear. Not only do the covers protect the planner/notebook, but it also makes them a bit more special. I agree.
Yep.
An added bonus is that most cases have a pen loop, so I can easily carry a pen with my planner/notebook. Another great episode. I love the new added details throughout. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Edward Stott says, do I use a cover? Yes, I use them to hold my papers. I also like how Lisa uses hers. Yeah, she's got the Weeks.
Yeah.
The Weeks cover.
Acting as a wallet.
Yeah. She doesn't actually use the Weeks. She just uses
Yeah.
it all. Yeah. I love the zipper ones to hold everything in place. Yeah, that is
Me
kind of
too.
nice. I haven't had a zippered one yet.
I really like mine being zippered. It really makes it a lot more convenient to just stick things inside like receipts.
You ever just open it up and it just all falls out? And you got a
Sometimes.
huge mess.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I gotta be careful.
Okay.
Ben Kemper says, nice to see Miss Lindsay. Thanks for all your great photos. You are welcome. They're fun to do. I use the Polar Bear Hobonichi cover I got last year. Love it.
There we go. Yeah, if you got a cute one,
Yeah, use
reuse
it.
it. Yeah, I love the one I got last year, but I may get another one. We'll see. Notes from past, Amy. I currently have a clear cover on my.
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
Stalogy?
Stalogy, because it is soft cover. I find that anything beyond that gets in my way. Yeah, I can see that. Many other notebooks are hardcover, so I don't feel the need for additional covers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
soft cover especially you'd want to protect. Matcha on Tarot. This year was my first Hobonichi year, and I didn't discover them until May, but I already got one for 2025. Good. Get on it quick. I found vintage leather covers.
Oh, that's
for
interesting. That's an interesting
Yeah, I like
thing.
that.
Well, I wonder where you get that. Friedrich D says, I always use a cover on notebooks and planners. I also use covers when I read soft cover magazines and books, as it helps retain not only the condition of the book, but the potential nosiness of those around me. Oh, that's nice. Oh,
My turn to tell you a joke, but it's not
Oh.
my joke. I'm stealing it. Paul Herman is our winner. Paul Herman says, Happy Chocolate Milkshake Day. First heard about it over a decade ago because it's a friend's son's birthday.
Oh.
Hey, Brian,
yes.
what do you call a mythical milkshake?
No idea.
Legendary.
Oh.
Thank you, Paul. Currently don't use or have something I'd like for a cover, but it's been tempting, possibly as a treat when I move. Great to see you both. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Absolutely love seeing the Esterbrook pens. Been thinking about getting one done by the Esterbrook Master.
Ooh.
So there we go. Send an email to info@andersonpens.com.
All right, we got a new contest, new survey.
Yes, this one is yours.
This is my idea because we were kind of shooting from the hip today, and since I was late getting my morning coffee, and then the Sheaffer coffee pens came in, and I didn't have anything else. Coffee or tea? And what do you put in it?
I typically do coffee. I like mocha frappes, so lots and lots and lots of sugar.
Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. I used to be primarily black, but now I use like a caramel sweetener
Okay.
that I put in, and that's it.
Yeah, we have
Caramel or vanilla or whatever.
We have a local coffee shop here, and one of their frappes is called the Naughty Frappe because it's a chocolate frappuccino,
Oh, I had
and then
that.
they add extra chocolate sauce on the inside, so it's chocolate on chocolate, because you get to be a little extra naughty and have.
Are we
More
we're
sweets.
going there for lunch?
We
We're
could.
going
We sure
for lunch?
could.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
Get one of those for me. Chocolate milkshake day.
So tell us coffee or tea. What do you put in it? And what do you think of the new Sheaffer pens?
Yeah.
One commenter will be chosen at random to win $20 credit on his or her AP account. So, you got anything else?
No, not this time. So thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
You can check us out on social media as Anderson Pens, and like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We sure would appreciate it.
See you next time. Bye.